Hi there, Little Plum here. Welcome to my Minecraft channel. I'm building an Austrian ski chalet today, and if you don't notice, you are joining me today in creative mode. I usually do my builds in survival, but today, since this is kind of a big build and it's taking a lot of resources, I'm going to do it in creative so it doesn't take 3 hours to build. But it is awfully cold out here, and I'm not quite dressed for the weather. It just keeps snowing and snowing, so let's get changed and let's get started. So we're building an Austrian ski chalet or a ski hut or an Alpine house or a hut that you're going to find in the mountains. But this isn't an old-fashioned hut. This is going to be a very modern, nice hut like what you would actually find in the Austrian Alps. We're going to start with a 17 by 17 block square, and then we're going to use some white concrete, and we are going to go up 11 blocks, and this is going to be the front of our ski hut, of our ski chalet. And I'm only going to be I'm going to concentrate on two sides of the house and kind of build into the hill here. You could do all four sides if you'd like, but I find that this looks really nice when the house is kind of coming out of the mountain there. So we're using white concrete because that's what a lot of these buildings are actually made of, and it looks really modern and really nice. And so we have our 17 by 17 block square. We went up 11 blocks, and now we're going to go over 1, 2, 3, 4 onto the fifth block, and we're going to go up 4 blocks here. And that's going to kind of separate our entrance from another area of the hut. And let's go over here, and we're going to be building a balcony. This is going to be where our second floor is, or if you're European, the first floor after the ground floor. And then we're going to go up a little bit more, another, I think it's 3 blocks it is. Yep, 3 blocks, and then we're going to go a 4th block there, and then we're going to make the frame for the 3rd floor balcony. And I'm trying to build it slow so that if you want to follow at home and build your own, that you're able to do that. So I'm going to kind of take my time here. And we have our frame. And then I'm going to be using jungle wood planks. And I know jungle wood is not something that you're going to typically find in the Alps, but it's a really nice color, and it looks really nice in this build. And it's kind of somewhat pretty accurate color-wise to what you're actually going to see in the Alps. So we finished up a little bit of a window there on the 2nd floor, and now we're going to add our jungle wood here. We're going to end up with 15 blocks all the way across, and then we're going to separate it into thirds with like 5 blocks where we're going to have kind of like the inside room here and a window, and then we'll have 5 blocks where we'll have the balcony in the middle, and then we'll do the same on the other side there. And yeah, it looks really nice so far. Okay, now we're going to kind of go up a little bit. Our house is going to have a sloped roof, so it won't be very steep. It'll be more of a sloped roof like what you're really going to see in the Alps. So let's finish this up here. All right. That little space down there is where we're going to have a window. And, oh, oops, I made a bit of a mistake here. Let's fix that. These got to go, and then here we go. There, that's better. Finish that up here. There, that looks good. So that's going to be kind of the base of the front of our house here. We've got a 1st floor, a 2nd floor, and a 3rd floor. So remember, we've got 17 blocks, 11 up, and here's our other dimensions right there. And that will be a bit of a guide for you if you want to make your own Alpine ski hut at home. Now let's see, we got this top done here, and next thing we're going to work on is the roof. And this is another one of my favorite roofs. We're going to use spruce wood because we want it to be a little bit different, a little bit darker than what we are using with the jungle wood. And it looks really nice. And we're going to be doing basically stair, slab, stair, slab, stair, all the way over the roof. And this is what's going to make it a nice sloped roof without it being too steep, and it gives it a really nice shape, and it's really close to how you actually see these houses, which is pretty exciting. Let's do the same on the other side. Oop, let's stair, oop, stair, here we go. And slab, slab, there, it'll be a nice sloped roof. Slab, slab, stair, stair, slab, slab, stair, stair, and now we're going to join it up in the middle there. Now let's check it out first. Yep, looks good. Oh yeah, we forgot that side. Let's put that in there. Okay. Let's just connect it up in the middle then. And we like to bring out the roof a little bit so that we have a little bit of shelter, a little bit of an overhang. And we're going to use an upside down stair down here. Let's see. There it is, upside down stair right there. Good. And let's do our upside down stairs right on the underside of the roof to finish it up. All right, let's see how it looks. Oh, that's looking good. That's looking absolutely lovely. Now it's time to start working on the other side of the house. Thankfully, this side's a little bit easier than the front. We're going to make a little bit of an area here for an entrance, so we're going to go over a few blocks and then we're going to go up and kind of make our second floor again. And we're going to be using the white concrete as well. And then we're going to want a window on this side of the house. We're going to make a bit of a bigger window. And so let's just sort of fill in some of these blocks, but not too many. All right. Now we're going to be using our jungle wood planks again, and we're going to be going in one block, and then we're going to go all the way up the 11 blocks. And we're going to do this 3 times to make our house a little bit more interesting, because, you know, just a big block of concrete isn't a lot of fun. Now the rest of the side of the house, we're going to be using concrete again. We're going to go all the way up the 11, and we will be making a window again on the second floor. Now the bottom of our house is going to be more used for like a shed, kind of an area where you can maybe park your farm equipment or maybe have your animals in the winter time. And the top 2 floors are going to be where the people would be living. See, yep, we're going to want a window here. Let's put it right there. And then we're going to fill in the rest of this side of the house. And man, that trading villager, he's pretty noisy. And his llamas are pretty noisy. There we go. That's the second side of the house. And now what we will do is we'll just kind of fill in the back here. And if you wanted to get rid of some of the snow, you could do that, or you could just fill it in like what I'm doing and, you know, do it however you want here. This is going to be the side of the house that is facing north. That isn't going to get any sun, so it's really kind of pointless to put in windows, you know, or it's facing the mountain, so, you know, you're not going to see very much back there anyway. And then we'll fill in this side down here. We're not going to fill in the whole side. We're going to keep a little bit open. So let's go ahead and finish up the roof now. If you're doing this in survival, you're going to want to use scaffolding or put some blocks down, but when you're doing this creative, it makes it go so much faster and so much easier. Survival is definitely a challenge when you're making these, and I have made this house in my survival world. I just didn't want to make it twice in my survival world. That's why I'm doing it right now in creative. But it's amazing. We've been building and building, and it has not stopped snowing. I can't believe it. Is this some weird new biome where it's just constantly snowing? It's like the craziest thing. I was looking it up, and it's called the Snowy Hills biome. I'm pretty sure it was, or maybe it was the Jagged Peaks. I'm not really sure if it was Jagged Peaks or just the Snowy Hills, but like it's supposed to be pretty wet, but this is kind of ridiculous. It just keeps snowing and snowing. Maybe I should have put some cauldrons out and got some snow, powdered snow. There's probably some in here somewhere. If I walk around, I'll probably fall into something. Good thing I got my leather boots on. Let's see, that's looking really good. Yeah, it's too bad it's snowing though, because it's not very bright. It makes everything a little bit darker. But I guess that's the way it goes right now. All right, let's back up and take a look. Let's not forget these upside down stairs underneath here. Otherwise the roof looks kind of choppy. And we'll have to fill in the white concrete as well. There we go. Put that stair back. Let's grab these stairs. And that jungle wood and spruce wood, they look really nice together. Here we go. All right, we have half a roof. And kind of the skeleton of our Austrian chalet. So I did the other half of the roof off camera because it's really just the same as the other half. And here it is from the inside. And I found a goat who's on our second floor balcony there. But let's get these balconies going. We can take a beautiful look at the falling snow while we add some blocks for our third floor balcony here. And we're going to do jungle wood to keep it in line with the jungle wood from the front. And it's still snowing. Unbelievable. let's just get the back of this balcony done. It's looking really nice. I know. Let's take a look from the back. Here we go. Let's add some glass into our window frames here. We're going to use jungle trapdoors as the first part of our railing here. And then on the other side, we're going to be using some spruce trapdoors down here. And then we are going to be using spruce fences. And this is going to be how our little balcony railings are going to look in this house. They're nice and fancy. Has a little bit of different colors there. Some spruce, some jungle. That looks really nice. That looks like a really nice railing. I like how that turned out. Yeah, that turned out really good. Now let's do the second floor balcony. This one's going to be similar, but we're going to be using white concrete instead of the jungle wood. Hey, Goaty. What do you think? You like this balcony? Is this too big for you? It's too wide, huh? It's too easy. It's not like a balance beam, is it? Well, you don't have to stay here. If it's too big for you, you can go somewhere else. You know that. You're kind of in my way. We're going to go not quite as wide on this balcony. This one's going to be a little bit more narrow. Okay, you're in my way. Choose. Ooh, now it's pretty dark. Let's get some light in here. There we go. And our railing. We're going to use the jungle trapdoors again. And you know, I don't know if I like just the white concrete here. I think maybe we will add some jungle wood on this balcony here to make it a little bit, you know, to liven it up a little bit. I think this will look a little bit nicer. Yeah? You agree with me, huh? Yeah? I guess that's why I didn't get rid of you yet, because you're going to agree with me. Yes, it is a lovely house. And then let's take our spruce fences here. All the way across. Did I say spruce fence at the top? It's spruce fence at the top and spruce fence down here in the middle. See, now if we have two balconies that are kind of the same and kind of different, that's really nice. They look really pretty together like that. I think it's really coming along. It looks pretty good. Now let's get this glass in here. We don't need any drafts, do we? And now let's set up our flower beds. And of course, because we're in the Alps, we're going to use our sweet berry bushes. They just fit so perfectly. Although it's wintertime, you usually don't have flowers in the wintertime, but you know, that's all right. It's Minecraft, right? Why not? Now we're going to kind of work a little bit on some of these more details. What I'm actually going to do here is I'm standing in the area which is going to be the cow shed. So sometimes in the Alps they have their, you know, cows underneath their houses in the winter time. So oftentimes in the Alps the cows are going to be out on the mountains in the fields during the summertime, and they'll come, you know, they'll come back to get milk. But they're typically out and about and they're not inside very often. But in the wintertime, it's cold, it's snowy, there's no place for the cows to go, and so they do need to be housed in the wintertime. And I have seen houses in the Alps where they keep their cows underneath the actual house. And so the cows will be like on the first floor or on the ground floor down there. And then the people will live up above them, which is, you know, the cows kind of produce some heat and kind of help keep the house warm minimally. They also smell a lot and stink up the whole house, but it's something that you do sometimes see in the Alps. And I thought that would be appropriate here. And since it's Minecraft and we can't smell the cows, let's put the cows on the ground floor underneath the living quarters because, you know, they could belong there. It's winter time. They need a place to stay. We'll put the cows down here and we'll live up above them. And we'll just pretend they don't smell. There we go. Getting there. There, that's a nice place for cows to live. Let's light it up a little bit. Here we go, make sure they can't get out. We'll just add some fences here for right now. There, that's a nice winter home for our cows underneath the rest of the house. Let's see, we don't need this wool anymore. Let's get rid of that. Here we go. Okay, let's zoom out and take a look. There, that's looking really nice. I like it. I think I like it. This looks very, very much like what I intended. Just like what you'd see in an Austrian village in the Alps. Can't forget some windows here. Let's just add the little bit of extras on the outside, finish it up. Of course, the obligatory flower boxes. Oftentimes you see geraniums in the flower boxes, which are quite nice. And the sweet berries, they look reddish like the geraniums. Don't forget the bottom. There we go. That's a lot of spruce for a flower box, but it looks nice. Ah, look at that. Let's clean this up a little bit. All right, we have a shell of a house. Well, this looks really nice. And if you don't look too closely and you don't notice that there isn't anything inside, it's pretty darn good. There's a few things that I think we do need to take care of though. I think the jungle wood in the back of that top balcony back there on the third floor, I think that's too much jungle wood. I think we need to get rid of that back there, and I think we need to make that white concrete. This side is looking really nice though. Let's take a look. I think this looks quite lovely. So I think we'll just make a few little edits and make a few little adjustments, and then I'll come back and show you what it looked like. But here's our Austrian ski house so far. I think this video's gotten kind of long, so I think I'll just do the inside on my own and I'll just give you guys a tour. So give me a second, let me finish things up, and then I will see you in a moment. Hi there. Look at the weather now. All of a sudden it cleared up. It's beautiful, blue skies, it's not snowing. I kind of, since I'm in creative, thought I might as well cheat a little bit and set my weather to clear skies because otherwise it just kept snowing. So you guys probably want to see the house, how it turned out. Take a look. It's behind me. I fixed a few things, I changed a few things, but not a ton. But it looks pretty darn cool. I'm very, very happy with it. Do you want to see the inside? I bet you want to see the inside, don't you? Do you want to see the inside? Okay, let me show you the inside. So I added some colorful glass to the front of the house because I thought that looked really nice and welcoming and warm. And our entrance is over here. Oh, hi, bunny. I decided to use cobblestone bricks because cobblestone bricks, is that what they're called? Stone bricks, because I think that looks much nicer. We had a little bit too much jungle wood, I think, in the end. But let's go inside. Oh, our jungle door is already open for us. So here we are on the first floor, and then we can have access to see our little cows. Hi, Bessie. Hi, Blue. I hope you guys are having a good day. Yeah, nice day, huh? And then over back here is where our shed is going to be, and it's just going to be unfinished right now. That's what it looks like inside, but it's just going to be an unfinished shed. Later we'll fix that up and make it look and finish it, but not right now. Let's go upstairs and see what the living quarters look like. Oh, and the door's open for us. We're going to come in to our little ski hut, and there on the right we can hang up our boots, put our clothes away so that they can dry. We've got a beautiful shelf here with all sorts of books and knickknacks and things. And then let's walk into our little room here. We have our kitchen area, and we have our storage area where we can put all of our stuff. And our kitchen area with our little sink and our stove and our oven and our microwave and some flowers. Our seating area for all of us and all of our guests, where we can sit and have our dinners and lunches. We can go outside in the balcony and look out at the beautiful view. Mostly snowy. Let's go back inside. And let's look upstairs. Here's some beds so that everybody has a place to sleep. Everybody's kind of all together in one big room like they sometimes are in the Alps. And here we are in our third floor balcony. And oh, what a beautiful view again. And let's go back inside. Oh, there's a sleeping place. Some sleeping places. So put your stuff. Oh, nobody has anything in there right now. Let's go back down. Nice big open area. And there we are. We finished our house in the Alps. It turned out really nice, I think. Kind of open. Plenty of room for lots of people to stay at, lots of people to eat at. And whoa, this camera angles, they're getting really weird. Let's back up here. Oh, there we go. I think it turned out really nice. The front's really pretty in the front. I think it turned out really nice. And I'm really happy with it and everything. And I think this would be a nice house to hang out in, a nice house to make as your base. Either way, I think it would turn out totally cool. And I'm very, very happy with it. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for sticking around and watching my video, and hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and give it a like. And if you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Tschüss.